Hey everyone, I'm Sarah, 25, and I work as an accountant in the city. Right now, I'm living with my parents and my younger brother Mark, who's 22. Let's just say he's in no rush to join the working world. I've been busting my butt at work, trying to climb the corporate ladder, but recently I noticed something strange. My savings seemed to be shrinking. One night, I was counting the cash I'd stashed away. Yeah, I still do that, old school. And suddenly, I'm like, what the hell? Where's my money going? Fuming, I stormed downstairs. Mom, Dad, have either of you seen anyone messing with my stuff? I asked. Dad barely looked up from his newspaper. What are you talking about, Sarah? My money is disappearing, and I think Mark might be behind it. Mom gasped. How could you accuse your brother? He'd never do something like that. Right on cue, Mark sauntered in, all innocent. What's going on? He asked. I glared at him. You know exactly what's going on. Stop stealing my money. Whoa, chill out, sis. Maybe you're just bad at math, he smirked. Dad jumped in. Sarah, apologize to your brother. He's going through a rough patch. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. A tough time? I'm the one working my ass off while he sits around all day. Mom started tearing up. Why can't you support your brother? He's just trying to figure things out. I stormed out, slamming the door behind me. I needed to vent, so I called my best friend, Olivia. Liv, you won't believe this. Spill it, girl. What happened? I explained the whole situation. Olivia was quiet for a moment, then said, Sarah, you've got to stand up for yourself. This isn't fair. Later that week, I was at work, staring at my computer screen, totally distracted. Earth to Sarah. My coworker Tom waved a hand in front of my face. You okay? I sighed. Just family drama. Nothing new. He gave me a sympathetic look. If you ever need to talk, I'm here. That night, my boyfriend Jake came over. We were cuddling on my bed when he noticed how distant I seemed. Babe, what's wrong? He asked. I poured out the whole story, and Jake listened intently. After a moment, he said, maybe it's time you moved out. This situation isn't healthy. I nodded, but then a thought hit me. Actually, I think I know what I need to do. The next day, I was at the electronics store, browsing through hidden cameras. The clerk gave me a weird look, but I didn't care. I was done being the victim. It was time to catch Mark red-handed. A few weeks later, the cameras were set up, and the footage was making my blood boil. I sat at my desk, watching the videos on my laptop, and there it was, Mark sneaking into my room, rifling through my drawers, and pocketing my cash. The audacity. He even had the nerve to smirk while doing it. That lying piece off, I muttered, clenching my fists. But it got worse. I had audio too. I overheard a conversation between Mark and my parents in the kitchen. Sarah's so selfish, Mark whined. She's got all this money and won't even help her own brother. Mom's voice chimed in. I know, sweetie. We'll talk to her about being more supportive. I was livid. I called Olivia again. Liv, I caught him red-handed. No way. What are you going to do? I'm thinking of showing my parents the footage. They have to believe me now, right? Olivia hesitated. Just be prepared, Sarah. This might not go the way you hope. The next day at work, I was distracted, replaying the videos in my head. My boss stopped by my desk. Sarah, great job on the Johnson account. How would you feel about taking on more responsibility? I blinked. Surprise, really? I'd love to. Great, let's discuss your promotion next week. As I processed the good news, Jake called. Hey babe, want to grab dinner tonight? Actually, can you come over? I need to show you something. Jake arrived and I showed him the footage. His jaw dropped. Sarah, this is serious. You need to confront them. I nodded, feeling a mixture of anger and nervousness. I know I'm going to do it tonight. As I psyched myself up, there's a knock at my door. It's Tom from work. Hey, I noticed you seemed off today. Everything okay? He asks. I hesitate but decide to confide in him. Actually, no. My brother's been stealing from me and I finally have proof. Tom's eyes widen. That's terrible. Do you need any help? I shake my head. Thanks, but this is something I need to handle myself. That night, I'm pacing in my room, the USB with the footage feeling like it weighs a ton in my hand. I can hear Mark and my parents laughing downstairs, probably at some lame joke Mark made. I take a deep breath. It's now or never. I march downstairs, my heart pounding. Family meeting. Now, I say, my voice firm. Dad looks up annoyed. Sarah, we're in the middle of dinner. This can't wait. I reply, my voice steely. I have something you all need to see. As I set up my laptop on the dining table, I can feel Mark's eyes boring into me. He knows. But it's too late for him now. I hit play, and the room falls silent. It's time for the truth to come out, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. The video plays, and I watch my family's faces shift. Mom's hand flies to her mouth, Dad's eyes narrow, and Mark, he's turning pale as a ghost. What the hell is this? Dad demands, his voice harsh. I pause the video. This is proof. Mark's been stealing from me for months. Mark jumps up, knocking his chair over. You put cameras in your room? What kind of psycho does that? The kind who's tired of being robbed by her own brother. I snap back. Mom's shaking her head. Sarah, how could you invade your brother's privacy like this? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Are you serious? Did you miss the part where he's been stealing my money? Dad stands up, his face red with anger. You had no right to film your brother without his consent. This is a violation of his trust. His trust? I laugh bitterly. What about my trust? What about the fact that he's been lying and stealing from me? Mark sees his chance and jumps in. I can't believe you'd do this to me, Sarah. I thought we were family. Oh, don't you dare play the victim, I snarl. You're nothing but a thief and a liar. Mom starts crying. How can you say such horrible things about your brother? He's going through a difficult time. And I'm not? I shout, my voice rising. I'm working my ass off trying to save money, and he's stealing it right from under my nose. Dad slams his hand on the table. That's enough, Sarah. You will apologize to your brother right now and delete that footage. I stare at him in disbelief. Apologize? Are you out of your mind? He's the one who should be apologizing. If you can't respect your brother's privacy and trust him, Mom cuts in, her voice cold, then maybe you shouldn't be living under this roof. I feel like I've been slapped. Are you already kicking me out? Dad nods grimly. Until you can learn to trust your family and not resort to such underhanded tactics, yes. I look at each of them, Mom crying, Dad fuming, and Mark with that smug look on his face. Something inside me snaps. Fine, I say, my voice icy and calm. I'll go, but don't expect me to come crawling back when you finally realize what a manipulative leech you've been protecting. I storm upstairs and start throwing clothes into a bag. My phone buzzes. It's Olivia. How did it go? They kicked me out, Liv. Can I crash at your place? Of course, honey. I'm so sorry. As I'm packing, there's a soft knock at my door. It's Mark. Come to steal something else before I leave. I spit out. He has the audacity to look hurt. Sarah, come on. You know I was just borrowing the money. I was going to pay you back. Save it, Mark. I'm done with your lies. I brush past him, levying my bag. Mom and Dad are waiting at the bottom of the stairs. Sarah, please, Mom pleads, her voice shaky. Just apologize and we can forget this whole thing. I look at them, these people who are supposed to love and support me, and feel nothing. With a sense of disappointment, I say goodbye and walk out the door. As I wait for my Uber, I text Jake and Tom, letting them know what happened. Their supportive responses make me feel a little less alone. The car arrives, and as we drive away, I watch my childhood home disappear in the rearview mirror. It hurts, but part of me feels free. This isn't the end, it's a new beginning. Fast forward 6 months, and life has taken quite the turn. I'm sitting in my new apartment, sipping coffee and looking out at the city skyline. It's not huge, but it's mine, and that means everything. My phone buzzes. It's Olivia. Girl, you ready for tonight? This gala is going to be lit, she says. I laugh. As ready as I'll ever be. Can't believe I'm being honored at a company event. Feels surreal. After hanging up, I check my emails. There's one from my boss. Sarah, your performance this quarter has been outstanding. We're discussing another promotion. Keep up the great work. I grin, feeling a surge of pride. Take that, Mark. Speaking of Mark, word on the street is that he's gotten himself into some trouble. Without me to steal from, he turned to online scams. Big mistake. The doorbell rings. It's Jake with breakfast. Morning, superstar, he says, kissing me. Ready for your big night? As we eat, my phone pings with a news alert. I nearly choke on my bagel. The headline reads, "Local man arrested for online fraud scheme." And there's Mark's mugshot looking as pathetic as ever. Jake reads over my shoulder. Whoa, karma's a ha. I nod, feeling a mix of satisfaction and pity. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Later, as I'm getting ready for the gala, my phone rings. It's a number I haven't seen in months. Home. I hesitate, then answer. Hello. Sarah, it's Mom. Her voice is shaky. We saw the news about Mark, and we've been thinking. We were wrong about everything. Can we talk? I take a deep breath. I'm sorry, but no, I'm happy now, and I'm not going back to that toxic environment. I wish you the best, but I've moved on. I hang up, feeling a weight lift off my shoulders. The gala is in full swing when I arrive. Olivia, Jake, and Tom are there, cheering me on as I receive an award for my contributions to the company. As I give my speech, I look out at the crowd, my chosen family. 6 months ago, I thought I'd lost everything. I begin. But sometimes, losing what you thought you needed is the best thing that can happen to you. It forces you to find your true strength and your real support system. I raise my glass. Here's to new beginnings, true friends, and karma. The room erupts in applause. As I step off the stage, my phone buzzes. It's a text from an unknown number. Congrats, sis. I'm sorry for everything. Mark. I stare at it for a moment, then delete it without responding. Some bridges are better left burned. Olivia grabs my arm. Come on, girl, let's celebrate. As we get the dance floor, I realize I've never felt more free, more myself. Sometimes the family you choose is stronger than the one you're born into. And me? I'm just getting started. The story may have come to an end, but I have a question for you. If you were in my shoes, would you have forgiven your family and given them another chance? Or do you think I made the right choice by cutting ties completely? This situation isn't black and white, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. What would you have done differently, if anything? Share your opinion in the comments below. Your perspective might help someone going through a similar situation. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more like it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue sharing these real-life experiences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.